Hey everyone, it's Amador, and this is my video response to Kathy Keith's birthday challenge. Her and her son have birthdays pretty close to each other, and the challenge was to make a card or a tag for her son Gavin or for herself, or you could do one or the other or both. I went ahead and did both, and we'll go ahead and start with the one for Gavin. I think it's super sweet that she did that for her son. And this tag is 4x8, and I made it with this sheet, one of these sheets, quite contrary by my mind's eye. I like it when sheets are double-sided and you can coordinate them better that way. So this one, it's all been distressed with vintage photo. This is just some ribbon from my stash, and this is some of my road trim. I wanted to use some of my new toys and some of my older stuff that I haven't used in a while. So this ribbon I've had for I don't know how long. And these are just some of the new dies that I got from Terry's Stamps Alive open house. And this is one of those tickets, those Tim Holtz tickets, and I stamped happiest wishes on your birthday. And if you go over here, there's this little label holder, and it says Gavin on here, and it's held together with this twine. It's My Road Jute twine, and this sentiment was actually stamped with this happiest birthday wishes by Stamping Up, and the letters, the name Gavin, I did with this little dollar stamp from, I think it was from Michael's. Anyhow, so I've had some of these. It's a little steampunkish, and I put one of these this little die from the stopwatch and pocket watch, excuse me. One of these Tim Holtz clocks with the handles, some of the film strip, and these two little pieces. I don't have any the only wood veneers that I have are butterflies, and I didn't want to put butterflies on his tag, so I wanted to use my new dies to make some, and I had picked up this sheet of paper. This one is by Kaiser Craft. It's one of the new lines at one of my local scrapbook stores. So I went ahead and I figured I could make my own. Hopefully they came out okay. Like I said, I only have butterflies, and I wanted to have, like, there's this mustache and this hand. So I just dyed them on some medium weight chipboard and just stained them with some of the vintage photo. So here's a strip, and it goes all the way around. So it reads happiest wishes on your birthday, Gavin. So hopefully she likes this. There's nothing on here yet. I have to write a message real quick and ship this out. Her challenge ends on the 4th, so this might not make it on time, but at least I can get the video up and show her. So hopefully he likes it. And it's pretty chunky. So that's that one. And the one I made for her, I wanted to use also some of my new stuff and some of the stuff that I've had for a while that I haven't had a chance to use. So I don't know if you guys saw this in my previous haul video, this lattice die. It's Spellbinders. And this was a pain to cut. Sorry about the glare. It was a pain to cut. I actually used two. I had to cut one in half and then bind them somewhere so I can make it look like a full size. And it actually runs the length of the tag. It starts from here all the way to the top, and also has that section like the tag. This thing was a pain in the butt to cut. I had to run it like 10 times for it to get every single little square. So now my craft room looks like I just had a party because there's little confetti squares everywhere. So, and I used, making a mess over here, I used this paper tray ink stamp set called the Sweet Life, I think? Yes, Sweet Life. And I stamped several of them, cut a few of them down, and also stamped the leaves. I wanted to look like the roses were crawling up the trellis, and it had some of these little button cards. So this one is also a paper tray ink. Let me get it. A paper tray ink stamp set. This one is Button Boutique. I've had these for quite some time. Like I said, I wanted to use some of my new stuff, some of my old stuff, because if not, I will probably never use all of my old stuff. So these are the button cards from Button Boutique. These buttons I actually sewed on here, and these were some of the buttons that I found in my little antiquing trip that I did for my birthday. So those are actual vintage buttons on here. And I had to glue them first before I sewed them on there, so that's pretty embarrassing. There's a little banner here, and this is from the Sweet Life, and it's tied together with that Myro jute twine, a little bow right there and right there. I punched this out and then stained it with one of my lighter pink Stampin' Up inks, and I stamped this with the Martha Stewart border punch. So here's more of those flowers. Like I said, they're popped up on some dimensionals, quite a bit of them. There's tons of glue in here. And here's another one of the button cards that I stamped and cut out. And these were those little flat back pearl accents. I think I got this from somebody online. I don't remember exactly who. I have larger ones that I got from Saw Crafters. But that is that one, and I tied it off with a little bow and a lot of this seam binding that I actually dyed myself with some Papertree Inks reinkers, and I used the ones to coordinate with the colors of the tag. So there they are. Here's both of them. Like I said, I don't think it's going to get there in time. I'm going to try to send it out right now, priority service. Is just that I learned about her challenge a little late in the game, and I really wanted to participate because I thought it was super awesome that she did this for her son. Oh, and also the back of this, the foundation of that tag, is this paper, and I think this is from Prima. It is Prima's My Darling Botanical Collection. It's the base of this one. I wanted to go with a little blue. I wanted to look like there was a sky, but not so literal, so I used that paper. So anyhow, hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. I'll try to put some pictures on here real quick. If you guys have any questions, please. One more thing I forgot to say. Check out Cassie's channel. She has so many really good videos. My favorite ones actually are the ones on her crafting on a budget. That is how I also got one of my recipes for my chalk paint, which worked perfectly. So anyhow, thanks again.